Give yourself permission to be right here, just where you're at. And let's take about 5 more cycles of breath. Arriving on the mat, physically and mentally. And let's begin with a little movement for the neck. So take another breath in. And then on your exhale, lower the chin to your chest. And just explore that space in the back of your neck. Draw the shoulder blades down. Take another breath in here. And let's draw the right ear to the right shoulder. The gaze is forward. Taking a breath in. And draw that chin back to the chest. And breathing in. And now your left ear to your left shoulder. And pausing, just noticing the right side of the neck. And then bringing that chin back to the chest. And let's do one more time each side as you're ready. Right ear to right shoulder. Gaze is forward. Breathe in. And chin back to chest. And then left ear to the left shoulder. Pause for a moment. And then bring that chin back to the chest. And with your inhale, lifting your gaze, reaching your arms wide all the way overhead. And as you exhale, side stretch, right hand down, up and over with your left. Push the floor away, get some extra space in the left side of the body. And then inhale, come back through center. And to your other side, exhale. And again, just that little resistance with that bottom hand gives you a little extra space in that side body. Come back through center, inhale, and now interlace those fingers, turn the palms towards the ceiling and push those palms away. Take a full breath in. And then as you exhale, bring those hands behind you and then interlace them at the lower back. Elbows bend first and then send those knuckles away from you as you open the fronts of the shoulders. Maybe you look up towards the ceiling. And then on the exhale, look down towards your belly, chin to chest. Those fingers are still interlaced. Those hands are moving away from you. Feel the shoulder blades come close together. Release those hands, reach them all the way up on your inhale. And then as you exhale, arms wide and down by your side. And let's switch the legs if you were sitting cross-legged. Let's reach those arms once again towards the ceiling. And on your exhale, find a twist. Left hand behind you, right hand to your left thigh. Pause here for a moment. Lengthen up on your inhale. And maybe twist a little further, exhale. Let's come back through center, arms lift, and find your twist to the other side, exhale. Again, just pause here, using your inhale to reach up, your exhale to twist. Inhale now, coming all the way back through center, arms will lift. And on your exhale, lower those hands in front of you. Walk your fingers forward. And let's get a side stretch here too. So with those palms and elbows lifted, walk your hands towards the right. Pause here for a breath. Use your inhale to expand that side body. Exhale to sink your sit bones down. And then come back through center, go to the left. And now getting that right side body stretch. Breathing in. And breathing out. And coming back through center and walking those fingers back towards you, lifting those arms towards the ceiling. And then bending your right elbow, left hand to your right elbow. Draw that elbow towards your head. and push the head into the elbow. Breathe in and breathe out. And then reach both arms towards the ceiling, switching sides, left elbow bends. And again, is that pulling in and then that resisting with your head. And that's going to get you some extra stretch sensation in the left shoulder, armpit, rib cage. Reach those arms all the way up. Inhale. And on your exhale, plant your hands, table pose. Bringing those hands straight on the shoulders, those knees straight on the hips. And just beginning with some circles here. So shifting those hips to the side, and then forward, and then other side, and then back. And a few more like that. Making sure you get both directions in. And this is your exploration. What kind of hips are you bringing to the mat today? What kind of sensations are you feeling in them and in any other part of the body? What kind of mindset is coming to the mat with you? Nothing to change right now. Just working with whatever we've got, whatever we bring. And then let's bring those hips back through center, neutral spine, your table pose, and reaching the right leg out behind us. And on the exhale, drawing that knee to the chest, rounding the spine. Inhale and lengthen. And then knee to the outside of your right elbow. And inhale, lengthen. And knee to your left elbow. And inhale, lengthen. Let's find a modified side plank. Pivot on your left knee, open up toward your right. And reach that right arm forward, so by your ear. And get some length, some space between that right foot and the right fingers. Take a full breath in. And then on your exhale, come back to your table pose. Inhale your left leg out behind you. And as you exhale, knee to chest, rounding your spine. Lengthen, inhale. And knee to the outside of your left elbow. Inhale to lengthen. And knee to your right elbow. Inhale, lengthen, pivot on that right knee, open up to your left, your modified side plank here. And getting as much space in the left side of your body as you can. Reach those fingers away from the toes, full breath in. And on your exhale, back into your table pose. Inhale, bring your chest forward, cow pose, gaze up. And on your exhale, round your spine into cat. And then again, inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And let's round that spine. Exhale. Come back into a neutral spine and reach your right arm out to the side, all the way up towards the ceiling. And on your exhale, thread that arm, reach to your left. Open, inhale. Thread, exhale. And open, inhale. Last one, thread. And open, inhale. And back to table, left side, inhale. Thread, exhale. Open, inhale. Exhale. And open, inhale. And thread. And open. Table pose, exhale, chest forward, gaze up. And on your exhale, toes tuck, downward facing dog. And look from side to side. Maybe an open mouth exhale. Maybe down dog is like that home. that resting place. So maybe there's a sigh of relief when you get there. Take another breath in and breath out. Sending those sit bones up and back, pushing the floor away with your hands. One more full breath in and full breath out. Now on your inhale, walk your feet to your hands. And as you exhale, fold. Yeah, let's find a deep forward fold here. So if you need to, bend those knees. Grab opposite elbows. Let that head really hang, drop towards the ground, and stay active through your legs. So imagine push your heels and the balls of the feet down, and then lift those sit bones towards the ceiling. Full breath in. And full breath out. One more breath in. See if you can reach those sit bones a little higher. And breath out. See if you can drop the crown of the head a little lower. And then use your inhale to slowly release those elbows. Make your way up to stand. Maybe a deeper bend in those knees as you rise up, and then straighten shoulders up and down the back, palms face forward. Close your eyes if you feel stable. Take a breath in. And a breath out. With your next inhale, eyes open, arms rise. And as you exhale, right hand down, side stretch. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, left hand down, other side. Inhale, center. Right foot is going to step all the way back, warrior one. Exhale. Plant the heel, the whole foot, hands come to your heart. On your inhale, reach your arms towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, bend those elbows. Open your chest, inhale. And bring those forearms in front of you. They might touch. Exhale. Inhale and open. Exhale. One more. Open. Inhale. And exhale. Now as you inhale, reach those arms towards the ceiling, beginning a little balance here. On your exhale, weight comes forward. We'll keep that right knee lifted. Maybe 90-degree angles at your ankle and your knee and your hip. Let's take a full breath in. And on the exhale, left hand to your right thigh, right hand all the way behind you. Full breath in. And full breath out. With your next inhale, come back through center, reach those arms towards the ceiling. And now as you exhale, straighten that leg in front of you, hands to hips. Take a full breath in. And exhale, let's send that right leg all the way back, warrior three. And it can be just a mild or little version of warrior three. It doesn't have to be the full one. Could be a diagonal line from the toes to the top of the head. Take another breath in. And on your exhale, make your way into a lunge. Left knee bends, ball of that foot, right foot plants, arms lift towards the ceiling. Full breath in here. And on your exhale, back heel lowers, warrior two. Full breath in. And full breath out. So make any adjustments with your feet that you might need here. Take another breath in. And breath out. And then on your inhale, push the floor away to straighten the front leg. And as you exhale, triangle pose, reach those fingers forward and lowering that left hand to thigh, shin, block, floor. Right hand reaches all the way up towards the ceiling. And to get a little bit more space in the right side of the body, let's bring that arm by the ear. Full breath in. And full breath out. With your inhale, rise, bend that front knee, warrior two. And as you exhale, cartwheel, hands to the mat, step it back, downward facing dog. Try to relax that neck. Maybe again, you're looking from side to side. Full breath in. And full breath out. And another breath in. And breath out. Inhale to step your feet forward. Exhale to find that forward fold. Take a moment. Again, you could grab opposite elbows. Keep your legs active here. Send your sit bones up. Drop the top of the head down. Full breath in. Full breath out. And another one. Breath in. And breath out. With your inhale, slowly, elbows released, rising up. And back in your mountain pose, shoulders down, palms forward. Take a moment, arrive, breathe in. And breathe out. With your inhale, arms will lift. And as you exhale, side stretch. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. And now it's the left foot that's stepping back. And warrior one. Hands to heart. Planting the whole back foot, lifting those arms all the way up. Inhale. Exhale and bending those elbows. Opening the chest. Inhale. And then bringing those forearms to touch. Exhale. Again, open. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Now as you inhale, your arms will lift and back into that balancing weight into that front leg. Step that back foot forward. Keep that knee bent. Flex the foot. Take a full breath in. And now your right hand to your left thigh, your left arm reaches out behind you. Find that breath. And coming back through center, arms will lift. On your exhale, hands to hips, legs straightens. Full breath in here. And exhale, we're going into that warrior three. Sending that left leg back. Hands can stay at your hips. It's just that hinge. Breathe in. And breathe out. And another breath in. And we're going for that lunge. Bend into your right knee. Plant the ball of that back foot. And then as you inhale, lift those arms. And on your exhale, your back heel will lower. Warrior two. Once you arrive in warrior two, take a moment. It's definitely more stable than standing on one foot or even than your lunge when the heel is lifted. So just take it in. And then with your inhale, let's straighten that front leg and hinge at your hips, coming into your triangle pose. And finding your breath. Maybe again on this side, left arm by your ear, extra space in the left side of the body. And another breath in. And breath out. Use your next inhale to rise. Warrior two, bend into that front knee. Take a pause, breathe in, breathe out. And one more breath in. And now on your exhale, hands to the mat and step it back, downward facing dog. And check in, is downward facing dog that home, that resetting place? Yeah, maybe there's a few sighs of relief. Sending those sit bones up and back. Drawing that lower belly up and in. One more breath in. And breath out. And then use your inhale to walk your feet to your hands. And exhale to fold. Interlace your fingers and bring the hands to the back of your neck. Elbows drop heavy. Crown of the head towards the floor. Take another breath in. And breath out. And then releasing those hands, let's bend those knees and come into chair pose. And then on your exhale, bring hands to your heart. Playing with a bit more, also moving balance. So we're going to root through the left foot. And now on your inhale, right knee draws in. On your exhale, send it back, warrior three. And then draw it back in, come back into your chair, knee towards your chest. Exhale, warrior three. One more time, inhale, draw that knee in. Exhale, send it back. Now on your inhale, draw that knee in. And then see if you can go straight into a figure four. Cross that ankle over the thigh. Sit those sit bones down. Keep your foot flexed, maybe hands resting on at your heart, resting on your leg. Or if you have a chair or a piece of furniture, your hands can rest on that. Breathe here. Let's take one more full breath in. And full breath out. And then on your inhale, we're going to rise and bring that right knee in towards your chest. Hands can wrap around the shin. Take a full breath in here. And as you exhale, straighten that leg out in front of you, hands to hips. Full breath in. And now cross that right leg or that right foot over to the outside of the left foot. Inner thighs are squeezing in. Inhale, reach your arms up. And on your exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. And fold, exhale. And look a bit from side to side. Find some softness in your neck. Another breath in. And breath out. And now from here, slowly make your way up. Coming up to stand, unwinding those legs back into mountain pose, noticing any sensations, anything you might notice here. Breathe. And then reach your arms all the way up towards the ceiling. And on your exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, downward facing dog. Full breath in. And full breath out. And another breath in. And breath out. Inhale, coming out into plank pose. And on your exhale, let's lower all the way down to the mat. So see if you can do it with control. So maybe knees first. Inhale, bring your hands to the fingers to the mat, palms lifted, elbows lifted, lift your chest. And on your exhale, lower. Try to keep your legs engaged here. Inhale, lift and look over your right shoulder. Exhale, lower. And now inhale, lift, look over your left shoulder. Exhale, lower. And let's do that one more time through center. Inhale. And lower. Exhale. Hands on the shoulders, if you can, to come straight through plank pose. And then on your exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. And full breath out. And step your feet towards your hands. And fold, exhale. Chair pose, inhale, bending those knees, arms lift. Exhale, hands to heart. So grounding now through your right foot, left knee will rise. And on your exhale, warrior three. Any version of warrior three. And let's draw that knee in. Inhale. And warrior three. Exhale. One more time. And then as you inhale, draw that knee in and straight into that figure four. Crossing that left ankle over, sinking those sit bones down. Keeping a flexion in your left foot. And again, resting hands anywhere that feels right for you on this side. And try to soften jaw and face, eyes, tongue. And let's use the inhale to straighten that standing leg and then bring that left knee in. Hands wrap around your shin, draw that leg in. Full breath in. And then hands to hips, straighten the leg in front of you. Breathe in here. And then cross that left foot over, outside of the right. Squeeze those inner thighs, those glutes. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. And fold, exhale. Pause. Notice whatever you notice. And then slowly making your way up. Unwinding those legs and back into mountain pose. Bring hands to your heart this time. Feel both feet on the ground. Lengthen that spine. Lift the crown of the head a little higher. And shoulders down, soft face. Another breath in. And breath out. Use your inhale to sweep those arms up. And as you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. On your inhale, come out into plank pose. And here a little challenge. Okay, so see how you feel about it and see if you need to take it or not. With your next inhale, right leg will rise. And then as you exhale, bend that knee and draw that knee towards that right elbow. And then inhale, straighten that leg out behind you and lower that foot down. So nothing changes other than the leg. You're still in plank pose. Left foot rises, inhale. Bend that knee, draw the knee towards the left elbow. Inhale, lengthen, and lower that foot down. Take another breath in, and then on your exhale, with control, lower all the way down to the mat. Once again, open those hands, plant the fingers, palms lifted, elbows lifted, lift the chest, inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, look over your left shoulder. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift and look over your right shoulder. Exhale, lower. One more time through center. Inhale. And on your exhale, reach that chest forward and down. Bend your elbows and plant your forearms. Rest your forehead on the forearms and relax your legs. And let's find that breath. Notice that front body moving towards and away from the mat. And take one more breath in. And breath out. And then bring your hands under your shoulders and make your way back to downward facing dog through plank, lifting those sit bones up and back, relaxing the head towards the ground. And taking a few breaths, maybe again checking into that or using that more of a relief breath. And one more breath in. And on your exhale, lower your knees to the mat. And let's come into a child's pose. You could bring your big toes to touch and your knees wide, and then send those sit bones towards your heels. Your arms could reach in front of you. You could bend your elbows, rest those forearms down, head on the forearms. Any other variation that works for you. See if you can make this child's pose a bit more about surrender, letting go. Take another breath in and breath out. And then from here, let's make our way into a seat, bringing those legs in front of us. And I thought we'd make a little bit more space in that upper back by planting the feet wide, knees bent, and then bringing those hands to the insides of those feet and walking those hands forward, as far forward as we can as we drop the head. And you might stay with the hands where they are, or if you've got the room, the flexibility in the hips, the legs, you could bring those hands behind those feet and then wrap those hands and bring them onto the tops of your feet. Let that head hang. Finding that breath. And then from wherever you are, slowly lifting that spine. Bringing those feet hip width, bringing those arms in front of us. Take a breath in. And then on your exhale, lower that back body all the way down onto the mat. And just draw those knees in. And let's rock from side to side. And as you rock from side to side, take the gaze with you. So your knees go to the right and your gaze goes to the right. You can come all the way onto the right side. And same thing towards the left. And then make your way back through center. Let those knees rest against one another and bring hands to your belly. About 3 deep belly breaths. So allow that belly to really expand towards your hands. Using the inhale to find that lift. And then on your exhale, draw the belly away from your hands and push the lower back into the mat. And find 2 more like that. Inhale, expand. Exhale, draw in, push the lower back down. And 1 more like that. Inhale. And exhale. And now release that breath. Just a normal breath. Find the most comfortable position. Soften the whole body. Just a few moments to end practice. A few moments of not doing. Give yourself permission to pause, to just be. Softness around eyes and jaw, fronts of the shoulders. Softness all the way down to ankles and toes. And now with as much gentleness as you can find, just find a more engaged breath and a little gentle movement in fingers and toes and ankles and wrists. And then when you're ready, roll onto one side. Pause for a breath in. And a breath out, maybe again that sigh, that sound breath. Sigh of relief, an exhale of letting go. And then slowly making our way up, we'll meet in a comfortable seat with hands at heart. And here acknowledging the practice, acknowledging ourselves for practicing, acknowledging those who practiced with us, acknowledging those who made it possible. And we'll end with a word that means that the light in me recognizes and honors the light in you. Namaste.
Namaste.